Within the last 2 weeks, we can talk about 20-something people that have been kidnapped, unchallenged, without any, even the rapial attack, they cannot do. We want to say we are beginning to lose confidence in the Nigerian security because we have been pushed to the wall. We are hereby suggesting that Mr. President should allow us to take arms like the Boko Haram and the bandits. Are we speaking your mind? We should be allowed to also have the AK-47 to protect ourselves. I want to tell you that we can no longer go to farms. Our people cannot live freely. And yet, if we want to confront them in our own way, the government will be the first to come after us.
An incident that ordinarily this country would not have avoided. It was an avoidable one. From the accounts we got, letters were sent out, warnings were given by the murderers, but we are sleeping on this.
My country people, before I go into the news proper, first of all, make I congratulate Funke Akindele, where she take reach 1 billion naira for our movie where she new do. That's not the very first time where would they get that kind of breakthrough for Nigeria, and I be this so for the Nollywood industry to the extent where be say she can't get congratulatory message from her enemy, her ex-husband, the president, Atiku, and other dignitaries. So coming to what we get today, now say Tinubu, they tell the security chief, say make the fish out the bandits and the terrorists come out. Like, he just talking like that after almost how many weeks? Almost 2 weeks. Now they tell the chief security, say make it fish them out. Waiting stop them from doing it immediately. Waiting stop them. Waiting they take off an knife. If Tinubu really want fetch those bandits out, those terrorists out, it go dey very easy, my country people. So we don't know why they are still keeping these people alive. We don't know why they say they keep these people. What is that they use this people to they do? What's behind this, my country people? We don't know. But the thing is that people are no longer taking it funny from this government again, because enough is enough. Few months ago, Tinubu they run him out, say now so he go do this, now so he go do that, now so security, now so he go provide them. But the thing is going worse by the day. The question is, what is happening? To the extent people don't begin to protest, they talk, say Tinubu go see woto if we true reach 1,200 naira. But the shocking thing I be say, all the states of Nigeria, like all the 36 states, I be 37 states who will get, no one they sell at the same price. All of them get different price. Basically, you wake up tomorrow, say, okay, one say for 2,000 per liter. So my country people will not know where they go. There is no price, no particular, no fixed price on fuel in all day. Right now, this group, they don't they threaten. Say if he try himself, say they can't contribute for 1,200 naira for the speculation when they hear, say Tinubu go see him. As they try to wrap our head around all this old thing, and they will come see and say, hey, Tinubu egbete. We come see and say, Tinubu government mobilize public funds to take buy vote for Imo State, Kogi, Bayelsa, and all of that state, my country people. Come see receipt of the money where they take share, give people, where they take pay people. This country, you know, see all those budgets now here they see. If they go their pockets, they nourish our hand. Una know this Tinubu woman where they stand with her, where they call herself a humanitarian minister, one of the minister, where they call Betaidu. She don't enter woto. We gonna hear say the document of which they transfer 500 million to a private account, it don't leak come out for internet. Hey, my country people. Now about this woman, I go you all put it teeth. That's also teeth now they open, not they close. I go you all put it teeth, they smile. They smile give you. Now see she can't shine now. Since you don't already enter, Tinubu they treat her well. My country people. See, this government now let go help us. They're not let Obi be, so we're not gonna let them be. Lastly, before I bring you now the full video, now the Professor Pat Otumeke on the talk say we not get legislation. Oh, he say we not get legislation for Nigeria at all. He said there be rubber stamp lawmakers now we get. My country people, that's what we say. It's on Bod TV, but we will analyze all the trends. So the app may not forget to share, subscribe, and like the video. Wow, we say
Kagarko local government people. Great Kagarko local government people. On a sad note, we want to report to all Nigerians that from October till date, not less than 127 people have been kidnapped, particularly in Ida Ward of Kagarko local government, Kaduna State. We want to tell Nigerians that why we are out here today is to make Mr. President know that enough is enough. We can no longer sleep in our houses. We can no longer have peace. Our communities are being ravaged. Our community today, some people are going to seek asylum. Some people are going out to go and sleep. Some people are sleeping in the bush. Some people can no longer have rest of mind. We are in a society today within our communities where kidnappers are serving us notice to come and kidnap and raid the community of all our food produce. What a shame. What we are hearing is in the afternoon, we get all the big men who are applying these holy routes that connect the northern Nigeria from Abuja. When they apply with their sirens in the night, when we are supposed to be resting, the kidnappers will give us restless night. So many of you today are going down to Buhari or other communities to sleep. Is it true or not?
Yes!
As we speak, we need Mr. President to come to our rescue. This is a federal road that have no federal security. This is a federal road that have zero security. We don't know the reason why we will be in this community and we cannot sleep with our eyes closed. All the adjoining communities on this road are being threatened by insecurity. We want to say clearly, this is not fair to our people. This is not fair to the downtrodden. This is not fair to anybody who deserves to be a Nigerian. This is not what we bargained for. We want the president to please look into this matter as a matter of priority and urgency. We can no longer sleep. Just this morning, they have kidnapped 7 people from, what's the name of this community? Jidna community. And this is just one of it. Within the last 2 weeks, we can talk about 20-something people that have been kidnapped, unchallenged, without any, even the repel attack, they cannot do. We want to say we are beginning to lose confidence in the Nigerian security because we have been pushed to the wall. We are hereby suggesting that Mr. President should allow us to take arms like the Boko Haram and the bandits. Are we speaking your mind? We should be allowed to also have the AK-47 to protect ourselves. I want to tell you that we can no longer go to farms. Our people cannot live freely. And yet, if we want to confront them in our own way, the government will be the first to come after us. We want to say government must allow us. Secondly, we want to suggest to President that from now henceforth, the recruitment into the Nigerian army, into the Nigerian security agencies should be based on community recognition. You cannot be bringing somebody from Akwa Ibom who does not know the nooks and crannies to come and guide. Did you understand me? Now what we are saying is that the security should be based on recruitment and security should be based on community understanding. If we have 10 people from the DSS in our community, 10 people from the military, and they are to serve in our community, we will have a better security in this country. And we want the president to please consider this our plea, because enough is enough. Thank you. We wish to state clearly that today's peaceful, organized protest by the people of Kagarko local government and the Ida Ward in particular was peaceful, was calm, was well conducted by our people. I want to state clearly that we have given an ultimatum of 7 days that we are expecting that our message would have gotten to Mr. President. And we have confidence that Mr. President is one person that will always want to listen to the poor. We have known that there are some people who have been sabotaging the effort of the president to be able to attend to the poor and the needy. But now that we have been able to reach out to the Mr. President in the best manner at which we have conducted ourselves, we feel that we will, in no distance time, free up this road in order not to inconvenience other innocent Nigerians. Yes. We want to apologize to all Nigerians who have been inconvenienced on their way to Kaduna or other northern parts of this country. We want to say that it is not by our wish to have done what we have done, but it is due to what we have found ourselves. Yes. We woke up this morning and we have 7 of our members kidnapped. Our communities, we can no longer live in our communities. We now sleep in the bushes. Even in the bushes, we are not safe. We don't have any farm produce. Only hunger is going to kill a lot of people this year. Yes. We want to say clearly that what is happening to us is worse than what has happened anywhere else. We are living in fear, and we don't have any reason why we should live in fear as our citizens of this country. We want to tell Nigerians that we have given 7 days of ultimatum. If insecurity does not stop in Kagarko local government, we will come back here and nobody should even apply this route because we will not allow the rich to rest when the poor suffer.
Yes! Yes!
Very seriously, this Christmas is a black one for our country, Nigeria. The Christmas where we recorded over 100 citizens that were gruesomely murdered. This is not an incident that ordinarily this country would not have avoided. It was an avoidable one. From the accounts we got, letters were sent out, warnings were given by the murderers, but we are sleeping on this. If you recall, Section 14(2)(b) provides the salt of every government. That is provision of security of lives and welfare of the citizens. And clearly, if salt loses its saltiness, it is not worthy of anything other than to be trampled upon. If a government cannot provide for the security of our citizens, then that government is not worth it. And let me also remind us that we form the second arm of government in our country, Nigeria. I am tired of standing every day to observe 1 minute silence. The lives of Nigerians should begin to matter to us. Those over 100 persons in Jos that were killed could be our brothers and our sisters. In fact, any member of this parliament could have been there. Let us have that feeling. We can no longer fold our arms and watch these things happen. And every day we will stand here, take motions. We need to begin to act. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, this is not the first. This is not the second. It might not be the last unless something crucial is done. I will call on this House to reflect on the security situation in the country today. One life, just one, could be life of Kingsley Chinda, and it is as important as any other life. And we don't know what will happen next. We can go on and on, but because of the business of today, I will simply pray that we can no longer allow these things in the hands of the security agencies and do nothing. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, let us set up a very strong ad hoc committee, even if we have agreed that we will avoid ad hoc committees. This is so important that it will require the best hands here, that will be neutral, to investigate the root cause or causes of these things and come up with clear solutions, legislative solutions to enable us to make our own contribution. Let us not stop at observing 1 minute silence and taking these motions. Let us go to the field and find out what is wrong with our system. Why we cannot nip these things by the bull. Why people will write letters, threaten that they are coming, and nothing happened, and they came, and Nigerians were killed. I will urge us to please support this motion and also add this prayer that a strong ad hoc committee of the House be set up to investigate the causes of this and provide legislative solutions to us within 2 weeks. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, my dear colleagues.
Okay, that is the implication of what the leader is asking. If we are to set up an ad hoc committee to investigate, then all other prayers, as originally forwarded, will be null and void. Yeah? Because you can't set up an ad hoc committee and still refer this matter to other committees as well. So we need to be guided.
Other prayers are asking for security formations to be set up. Some are asking that measures be taken in the immediate. It does not conflict with the fact that we can set up another committee to investigate into the root causes of this and advise us on legislative solutions, whilst the security agencies should take immediate steps, as prayed in the other prayers, to forestall further occurrences pending the conclusion of this investigation, sir. So I don't think that my prayer is to...
It has conflicted because once you set up an ad hoc committee, there is no need for referral to any...
Withdraw the call for amendment for additional prayers. Else, what I have in mind is that those prayers should stand.
So we take the first prayer, isn't it? I think there is a prayer before the request for ad hoc committee, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's still...
That all those prayers stand.
Okay.
And another committee is set up.
That's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your point...
Right now there is an attack of bandits.
Honorable, you cannot, when somebody has rise up to make an amendment and you change the topic. We have to second this on. Hold on.
It's the same banditry. I just received a report now that bandits went and attacked my village, a village in my constituency.
That has nothing to do with the subject matter. We are amending the prayer of a motion. That has nothing to do with this. You are bringing an entirely new thing. Honorable colleagues, is there any member who may wish to support, to second this?
This is Bod TV Bod. In case the first time you come here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads.